All praises to the Most High YAHAWAH, the Heavenly Father, in the name of the Holy Spirit, the earthly Mother, sanctifying YAHAWAH, the Holy Son. Brothers and sisters, Jews and Gentiles alike, welcome. This is your humble servant, Biglevi. And today is a Thursday, March the 4th, 2021, and it's currently 11:26 p.m. Peace be with you. There will be no Jacob's trouble. Peace be with you, brothers and sisters. There will be no Jacob's trouble. Now, Father has restored the covenant. His faces are fixing towards us. He is raising the priest. Is that thing we're calling? Yes. He is raising up his priest, and soon he's going to put a king over us to be the king of this earth. He is already the ultimate king. Like we discussed before, every man is a king of his house. Every woman is a queen of the house. But the boss of all bosses is YAHAWAH himself. Now, this is the 10 plagues of the apocalypse of Abraham. Okay. Now, this is number... Yes, ma'am? Yes, give me a second. All right. Taking some stuff here. I don't edit my video. All right. Okay, so all right. This is number 5, destruction by earthquake, and also number 9 too, execution by the sword and flight. No. Number 10, thunder, voices, and destroying earthquake. So this is number 5, destruction by earthquake. Now, brothers, we see this happen so many times, and the reason why this is happening, it happened the other day in Greece, I believe. Was that yesterday? Was it? Yeah, it happened in Greece though. Let me see. Yeah, it was yesterday in Greece. All right. So this is the, let's put a little music on this. Let's pause it. Okay, this is in Greece. Let's get rid of this first. All right. This is an a 8.1, brothers. This is a 8.1 tsunami over there in New Zealand. All right. Let's pull up the map to see where New Zealand at. Let a little bit play. This thing going to be very loud. Very inappropriate beats. So those are the children. They were in a school, and then they evacuated them. All right. So they are running. All right. That's flight in distress, though. They are in distress, and then they run. Okay, those people, New Zealand. What's going on here? They look like. Anyway. So this is flight in distress, okay, which is number 9, okay, and flight in distress, because those people are fleeing because of the earthquake. Now, it happened in Greece. Let me just try to put this thing a little bit down. It's quiet too loud. There you go. 11 is good. So it happened in Greece yesterday, and then now in New Zealand. Brothers, it's not going to get any better. Okay, it's only going to get worse. And people think when things like that happen, it's just random. Okay, so this is the Most High tenderizing the meat. Okay, it's destroying those people's houses. It's destroying their property. Look, if that fall on you, man, that's it. Okay, if you were in this car, well, you probably would have survived, but nobody want this to happen, man. Look at this. This is horrible. This is the power of our Father. Is that thing? Oh. Yeah. Okay, flight and distress. So those people are moving out of their place because Father is clearing all the lands. All right, if you were standing next to this house, that would be it for you. Again, I let the music on there to confuse the AI. Well, those houses are poorly built. I thought you Greeks were supposed to be the center of civilization, since you guys say you come up with everything. Look at this. This is the work of our Father, all right? So, this is horrible. But that's our Father. That's what He does, okay? So, that's what He does. And then let's take a look at the verse that we have for today. Philippians 4:19, but my God shall supply all your need according to His riches and glory by YAHAWAH. So, but YAHAWAH, my Father, shall supply all your need according to His riches. Okay, Father will supply all our needs. And then, brothers, I feel a little bit guilty, man. Lately, I've been talking to the Most High. I'm like, Father, I don't want to be proud, but the family, we're good. And then Father said, this is my stuff. This is my plan. He has to fulfill. You cannot say enough, or you may humble yourself, but you cannot refuse. So Father will provide according to His riches. Okay? Father will always provide for His children, and then glory by what YAHAWAH taught you, through the law, through His way of life, through His following. Okay, by Christ, the law, the man that came in the flesh and Lord and taught you how to following the Father. Okay, if you keep YAHAWAH, the law, if you keep the way, you're going to benefit for all those riches and all those supply. All right, so Genesis 15, verse 13, it's fulfilled. And he said unto Abram, know of a surety that thy seed shall be a stranger, in a land that is not theirs, desolate, land that they don't have their gods there, they don't have their priests there, they don't have the king there. The land is desolate to them, but the land is not desolate to the people that are on it. They have their own gods, they have their own priests, and they have their own kings or presidents or whatever, and shall serve them. And they shall afflict them 400 years. And also that nation whom they shall serve will I judge. And afterward shall they come out with great substance. Great substance is part of the Philippians 4:19 we just read there. Okay, that's how the Holy Spirit communicates. He just sent you something and then beam it into your mind. Now, brothers, we know these things are happening on the behalf of the covenant. And they are happening around the world. This earthquake happened in New Zealand. Let me see. New Zealand. Oops. I thought the so-called elite, they had a bunch of how they call this, bunkers in this area. So it's in the Pacific side, New Zealand, and what the hell is this? Oh, that's Chatham Island. Is it habited? There's an airport there. It looks like. Okay, I don't see any. Oh, all right. Well, it happened in the Pacific side, and Wellington is like the capital city of New Zealand. For some odd reason, and lately, well, earlier in 2020, we heard those people left and they went over there to hide in the bunkers, as if the earthquake will not find them, as if the great Sulanuf will not find them, as if the plagues will not find them, as if Father cannot find them. Okay, those are the strong mountainside. Okay, just like the Alps. You see how they shape like vein and nerves. Okay, if you go into the Alps, it's pretty much the same. They got the same characteristics. Okay, see how the veins shape like? Those are strongholds where those guys have their bunkers in the Alps. So they hide in those mountains. They think those mountains will not fail them. So Switzerland and all that, they got the same veiny type of characteristics. So, and every time I look at those mountains, and it's just like it just looks so weird. But when I do a little research, and I find out why they look like this, they look like nerve, okay, the nervous system. And then let's go to New Zealand again. All right, they are over there. And notice you won't really find them here. You won't really find them in the fourth part. Oh, boy, that thing. There we go. When you go over there in the fourth part, you don't find this type of mountain anywhere. I look for it, but I can't. Maybe it's here, but our mountain shape really weird. We don't have this type of mountains anywhere there. Okay. If you look all over the Holy Lands, I'm not saying Switzerland is not our land. It's just for the fourth part doesn't have any mountain shape like the one that we saw in the Alps and also in New Zealand. Now, all of those are our lands, you know. Okay, so there's the same characteristics. All right, the same nerve characteristics. So those are the places that those guys put their bunkers and they are hiding. But the thing happened, the tsunami, they know for a fact when the tsunami hits, the water going to cover the flat places. Somehow they're going to be safe on top of those high mountains. Okay, like this one is like a national park, mountain. Yeah, Mount Hasping. Any national park is they have ley line there. So they got cave, they hides in there doing the stuff, and they think they're going to be safe. Okay. There you go. Now, all right, we got this out of the way, and the other one happened in Greece. I forgot the city. So it happened in Greece. Last year there was another one that happened in Greece, and it sent a tsunami and things like that. Greece is all broken. So those are the area those guys are getting hate. All right. Meanwhile, in the Democratic Congo, somewhere, because the Congo is quite big, brothers. Congo is probably the biggest country in Africa. Okay. All right, the Congo is the biggest country in Africa. Somewhere around here in one of those mountains. Again, brothers, when you look at the topography of the lanes where our people at, you don't see that veiny type of mountain there. You don't see none of that. Okay, this is something that I'm noticing lately. Okay, so this is the Democratic Republic of Congo. Okay, so somewhere right here, brothers and sisters, some mountain is loaded with gold. It's somewhere around, and a lot of the folks over there are getting the blessing that the Most High is sending upon them. All right, it's somewhere here. Okay, the location is secure, but don't worry, brothers. Some people are saying, well, they should have keep this silent and silent stuff. It's the Most High showing His power. Those people can't go over there and touch this gold because it's not for them. Their blessing is gone, brothers. Everything on this earth is run upon blessing, and the Most High told you that your blessing is done. It's finished. There's nothing you can do about it. All right, just put this. Let's move to some of the videos. So we are going to let me see how long is this thing. Okay, 14. We're probably gonna make this 30 minutes. So this is some of the local news, or well, not really local.
We continue to follow breaking news this morning. A major crash involving multiple car fires on the BQE. Dan Rice live once again over the seat in Chopper 2. Dan.
All right.
And Jessica, what you're seeing is the
okay, this thing is, I don't know why it's too much. Let me take this off. Just don't freeze. Oh boy, it frozen. Yep. Oh, here we go. Okay. So this happened yesterday, March 3rd, and multiple car fires after BQE something, and then I believe this is in New York. So this is the ley line again, or the father is using the ley line. You know what? The next of the video, I will not do full screen. I'm just going to do regularly.
BQE by the promenade area, all shut down because of that multi-vehicle accident. We'll zoom in there and you're going to see 4 cars involved in a chain reaction accident. And you can see that last car caught fire. Crews still trying to get that fire put out there. You can see the back end of that pickup truck also caught up in that fire as well. And as a result, all lanes are shut down. No reports of the injury count yet, but we do see multiple ambulances on the scene. Of course, making a big problem here for the morning commute. We'll bring the camera out here and show you that the BQE northbound side all shut down at Atlantic Avenue, and that's causing delays that stretch all the way back on the YAHAWAH Expressway. If you look down through Brooklyn there, those delays go back.
So the ley line is causing a lot of accident, unusual accident, and then those people, they don't really know that. I was watching, there's another plane crash. Let me see if I can get this. I'll get it in the next video. Okay.
Now to a developing story. Houston police are trying to figure out why a man shot his wife inside a doctor's office today and then took his own life. It happened this afternoon at the HCA Houston Healthcare West campus. That is on Richmond between the Beltway and Highway 6. Matt Doherty has the latest tonight.
Neither the victim nor the shooter have been identified. Police are calling this an attempted murder-suicide. The shooting happened this afternoon shortly before 3 o'clock. Police say a 64-year-old man and his wife were at an appointment, which was for the husband. A witness told police the man appeared agitated.
He told the witness, "I'm going to kill you. I want you to die." At that point, he pulled her by her shirt. She pushed him back and ran out of the office.
After that, the husband allegedly shot his wife twice, once with each of the 2 guns he had with him.
So this guy had 2 guns and ended up shooting his wife. She survived though, but he shot himself. He died. And as you can see, brothers, excuse me, there is a lot of suicide going on. It's a part of the 10 plagues, which is number 1, solve for much need. Okay, a lot of souls going around. People are killing themselves. They are killing each other. Couple are killing themselves. And they are killing each other. So, yeah. See what we have here. All right. That's a volcanic eruption. That's a volcanic eruption over there in Indonesia. So, again, brothers, it darkened the whole sky. There was a horrible one in Italy. Okay, stones falling off from sky. I think it was in Italy and Spain. Was it in Spain or in Italy? I'm not quite sure which one. Ah, boy. Yeah, that was in Italy. Yeah, in Italy. That's what that was, in Italy. So the volcano erupted again. Okay, so the people finding the stones or dropping to the ground. Okay, you can see the flaring stone are dropping to the ground. Okay, so we're going to take a look at 2 things, 2 places.
One other person was transported to the hospital where they are.
2 places, then we come back to the ley line. Let's go to Indonesia, because lately the airplane fall in Indonesia and a bunch of fires, and then the flooding is going on over there. It's cray. Okay, so this is in Indonesia. They are getting a lot of hell over there, man. The hurricane is non-stop. And I was speaking with the brother. He actually is one of us. He live in the Philippines. He looked just like them, but the brother is darker than me. The brother live over there. So we pray for the brother protection. He's in the truth. He has a YouTube channel. I forgot his channel, but he lives in the Philippines. So a lot of broken islands over there, just like Greece. And this is Indonesia. This is a part of Indonesia right now. The funny point is that Jakarta is the capital city, but Indonesia is all broken up. This is the place called Bali, and you'll see a lot of so-called Edomites folks go over there and enjoy this land. They enjoy the blessing over there. Those are volcanoes. It look like volcanoes. Yeah, it look like volcanoes. They should have a name on them. They'll go over there and do their little podcast, their little vlog. Yeah, those are volcanoes. All right. This already erupted years ago. Yeah, there are so many volcanoes in this area, in this region. Yeah, that's a dormant one. And some of those volcanoes are actually temples. Some of them, brothers say they are dragon living there. That's like their little places. They just come and chill and hide until the Messiah give the, and then they come out of them causing destruction and stuff. All right, brothers, this one, it happened a while ago, not a while ago, 2 days ago. But I didn't make any video about it because the Mosai said to stand down. So I actually stand down, and he told me to get some rest. So that's why I'm doing this right now. And I'm going to try my best to do those things before 12 a.m. because I always wait on like 3, 4 a.m. to do this. So this car, an SUV carrying 27 people, brothers. How? I don't have a hard time putting 7 people in my truck. 27 people, and at least 15 of them killed because it's the ley line,
They also succumbed to their injuries. The other occupants who survived, who were in various stages, were transported to El Centro Regional Medical Center, Pioneers Memorial Hospital, Desert Regional Medical Center, and they're being treated for their injuries as we speak. This was not a Border Patrol pursuit. This is not associated with any allied agencies. We're not sure exactly what caused the collision, but there was no law enforcement involved with this.
Yeah, so it's the ley line. If you see the collision, brothers, let me see if I can show. Yeah, there you go. So these brothers, this is weird, man. This is a 18-wheeler or one of those. I think it was pulling sand. He hit this. That's a Ford Explorer. How do you fit 27 people inside of a Ford Explorer? How? And most of them die. At least 15 killed. 12 of them survived with serious, injuries. How do you do that? How you fit this? But the Mosai, that's what he does. He did this, and then he killed the people that he wanted to kill. With the ley line. That's a ley line accident. It's horrible, but that's the Mossad. That's what it does. For the people wondering what the ley line does, you can search. We got plenty of videos on that. We got a whole playlist called ley line. So
one person is dead after a multi-vehicle crash in Hacienda Heights this morning. Police say speeding may be to blame.
No.
It happened on the eastbound 60 freeway near Hacienda Boulevard. CBS 2's Cara Finstrom reports from the.
A horrific scene on the 60 freeway in Hacienda Heights. A car went up in flames, and the driver, who appears to have been an innocent victim, died.
Yep.
Now detectives are looking into whether the driver of the other car, in Infinity, was speeding. Investigators say
again, brothers, the way you see those accidents, they're so weird. It's like the people that are driving, it seems like they're driving at normal speed to them, and then boom, this like that happened. I think something happened. Let me see. WLPG news, South Florida. Oh, South Florida. Let me see if we can get this. Well, they had something like that. There we go. WPLG. They had that's another hit and run. Okay, hit and run in Florida. Another hit and run. Okay. On peak what? Okay, let's watch this.
A father fighting for his life after he was struck by a car and left for dead.
The alleged hit-and-run driver now under arrest. Local 10's Christian De La Rosa is live with what the victim's daughter is saying. Christian.
Well, she says that her father is in such serious condition. The doctors allowed her to see him in spite of the current COVID-19 restrictions. She's just praying he makes it overnight. What would you tell that driver?
Sorry, I can't.
It's hard to put into words.
Yeah, because a lot of hit and run, brother. So those of you who've been following us, you understand there's a lot of hit and run, a lot of fire. Okay, that SpaceX shuttle went in caution. And talking about fire, there was a mention. Somebody had a mention somewhere in Sacramento caught in fire, and then it burned. Okay, so yeah, there are so many things going on, brothers. It's just I can't bring all of them. Especially N8 is back online now. Okay, let me see. All right. Coronavirus. Okay. All right. So now, okay, it slowed down. It was in the 300. Now it's getting back up in it was going down, and now it's getting back up. It went from 700 to 300. So it went for 400,000. Okay, for 400,000, 372, and then it's going back up again. 384 is going back up. And then now they are planning to open everything in Texas. I think they opened it yesterday, and then it's just going. This time it, whoa! This time it will not stop, brothers. When it goes like around like 360,000, and I think that was 7 days ago, February the 22nd, 7 days ago. Look at this. Look, the last time that thing was 300,000 was in October. Right after the blue moon, October the 30th. After October the 30th, it keep going up and up. Brothers, so this thing to be, for them to hit the second wave, we have to get something lesser than 280 cases. Something like 100 cases, like 50 cases to 0 cases until 2023. You have to get 100 cases until 2023. Then after that, boom, it start going back. That's the second wave. This is the first wave. It's just like give you a little slowdown right here, and then you see that it curve, and then go right back up. By the time we reach by the time we reach, June, it will be like 1 million, 1.2 million cases and stuff like that. So that's what that is. Oh boy, I did say I was gonna make this 30 minutes, but yep.
As the body of Officer Jim Daly was escorted to the Cook County Medical Examiner's office for an autopsy, questions surround his untimely death. Sources tell the Chicago Tribune that Officer Daly's body was found in the locker room at the 19th District Police Station in the 800 block of West Addison Street in Lakeview. The source telling the Tribune that Officer Daly, a 21-year veteran of CPD, was found with a gunshot wound in what is believed to be a suicide.
Yeah, so a lot of suicide, brothers. The cops, the biggest killer of cops now is the plague, but yeah, also suicide. All right, so brothers, it's really bad. It's getting worse, and those people are ignoring this. Let's move to the FBI. Remember January 6th.
With an update on this, Jackson, clearly officials do not want to take any chances given the events of January 6th and the failings of security on that day and the days leading up to it. But talk about this possibility, and how would you characterize the credibility of these threats?
Well, good morning to you, Anthony. You know, the thousands of National Guardsmen and Capitol Police officers are on high alert. You see them behind me here, still manning the checkpoints. There's still that high security fence and the razor wire that were put in place after the January 6th attacks. They are very concerned about this because this threat, as you mentioned, is based on supporters of President Donald Trump who believe that today is the day that he will be re-inaugurated as president. Now,
believe it or not, brothers, you still have those people. Remember back in January, they're like, okay, well, January 6th, he's not gonna get it, but and for March 4th, like for real, March 4th, everything going to be back to normal. And then March 4th, nothing happened. And they push it back. They say, okay, June then. Oh, you better believe it. You better believe it. And that's why we told our people we do not discuss conspiracy theories. And some of our people, boy, they don't like that. The moment you say anything about Trump, oh boy, they're going to come after you. Okay? So, yeah, again, let's see what the ley line does again.
That story out of Stanislaus County. CHP says a distracted driver slammed into a car on I-5, killing a mother and her daughter. It happened just after 1 o'clock this afternoon, just south of I-580. Investigators say it took.
Anyway, as you already know, all the interstates, they build on top of ley lines. Somebody got distracted, and then they just flew somewhere, and then they kill a mother and her daughter. Look, I heard... Well, not heard. Let me see. Cruise ship, back in business, I believe. Over there in Florida. Okay, that's 11 months ago. That was the one coming like not 2 days, but yesterday. Well, they are going to go back on cruise again. Okay. Be not dismayed if you see one of those ships disappear with everybody in it.
New tonight, now an emergency landing at JFK Airport. The crew aboard the JetBlue flight scheduled to land at LaGuardia from Palm Beach, Florida, reported a flap issue. Now, this flight tracking image shows the plane circled near LaGuardia before reversing course and landing at JFK at 8:10. The Federal Aviation Administration is now investigating.
Therefore,
whosoever heareth these...
I was studying the book of Matthew. So, yeah, the ley line again, strike again. So, let's see what happened over there. This airplane picked up, took off. And in the middle of the air, they witnessed some type of thing, and then they came back. And this is, all the train track they built on top of ley lines.
I want to get to some breaking news now. One person was killed after being crushed under a train in Bueno Park just after midnight. This is a live look right here at the scene on Beach Boulevard and Stage Road. Our Dave Gonzalez is there on the scene. Officials say when they arrived there, they found the victim trapped between two freight trains that collided. It's still unclear whether the victim was a worker at the site and if the incident would affect passenger train traffic. These pictures now from Sky 2.
Yeah, so it happens so much, brothers. It happens so much. The train, the airways, the boats are disappearing in the middle of the ocean, and the airplanes are falling off the sky, and the accidents are all over, and it's only going to get worse, brothers. Today's day 33rd of the 40th days of fasting and praying. Brothers, I have to tell you the truth. This thing is not easy, man. The fast is not easy, but the nation is standing for the Most High, and we are working for the Most High, and we are ready to give our life for the Most High, okay? So we are going to continue. We are going to hold the line, and we have to give the Most High all praises and exalt his name above all, because he is our God, he is our master, he is our king, he is the ultimate creator, the benevolent and the malevolent. To us, he is benevolent. To others, he is malevolent. Okay, the Most High created both light and darkness. Now, brothers and sisters, remember this: on the last day of the fast, we need you to look at the prayer of Azaria. Okay, let's see if we can pull it up right here. It's in the Apocrypha. Okay, so the prayer of Azaria. Okay, prayer of Manasseh, prayer of Azaria. So it's 68 verse. Okay, oops. 68 verse, brothers. Okay, we're going to read the whole thing for the last day. All right, we're going to start at 5. Well, we're going to read the whole thing, but we really need to get this. All right, and we're going to read it so we can seal the fast. And on the 40th day, which is going to be March the 12th. So we're going to do that. Please join us on the fasting. We fast every Thursday. Today is Thursday, right? Friday? Oh, today is Friday. It's already 12 o'clock on the clock. Bam! Friday. So now, brothers and sisters, this is not easy. It's not something that I would recommend people to just dive in there. It's very, very dangerous to open yourself to attack like this. But we're still going strong, and we stand up with our shield and swords and the full armor of God upon us. We're going to keep moving forward so Father can send that great deliverance upon the nation. Brothers and sisters, be at peace. There will be no Jacob's trouble. Give Father all praises and all credit. Fear him, worship him, fast, pray, repent, repeat. And I love all of you guys. Shalom. And I'll see you tomorrow at 12 p.m. for the prayer.